Donald Trump, you know the name, you've seen the hair, but do you really know the man? He's been called a lot of things. Businessman, reality star, president, twice. That's right folks, buckle up. The Donald is back in the White House come January 20th, 2025. Trump's story is anything but boring. From his New York City upbringing to his whirlwind political journey, he's left a trail of headlines and head-scratching moments. Love him or hate him, and let's be honest, it's usually one or the other. Donald Trump is a force to be reckoned with. This is the story of how a kid from Queens became the most powerful man in the world. Twice. Donald John Trump entered the world on June 14, 1946. The setting? Not a penthouse suite, but Jamaica Estates, Queens. His dad, Fred Trump, was already a big shot in real estate, so little Donald grew up surrounded by bricks, mortar, and maybe a tiny silver spoon. School wasn't exactly Trump's thing. He went to military school, which either instilled discipline or taught him how to dodge water balloons. Then it was off to college Fordham University, then the Wharton School. He got an economics degree. Who knew? By 1971, he was running the family business, Trump Management. He renamed it the Trump Organization because, well, of course he did. Trump's goal? Make buildings bigger, flashier, and slap his name on everything. Thus began his empire of hotels, casinos, and golf courses. The year was 2004. Reality TV was all the rage. And who better to grace our screens than a brash billionaire with questionable taste in ties? The Apprentice was born. Each week, wannabe moguls competed for Trump's approval. And that catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic. Sure, the show was about business, but it was also about Trump, his personality, his wealth, his hair, that glorious, gravity-defying hair. The Apprentice made Trump a household name. It showed America he wasn't afraid of the spotlight. In fact, he seemed to bask in it. Little did we know, this was just the beginning of Trump's foray into the public eye. For years, people joked about a Trump presidency. It seemed like a far-fetched idea, a punchline in late-night comedy shows and political satire. But in 2015, the joke became reality. The businessman and reality TV star stepped into the political arena, much to the surprise of many. He announced his candidacy, promising to make America great again. His slogan quickly became a rallying cry for millions. His campaign? A wild ride of rallies, tweets, and sound bites that left pundits speechless. He dominated the media landscape, using his celebrity status to his advantage. He tapped into a vein of anger and frustration in America. People were tired of the status quo and Trump promised change. His message resonated with people who felt left behind, ignored by the political elite. He spoke directly to their concerns, offering simple solutions to complex problems. And in 2016, he did the unthinkable. He defeated Hillary Clinton to become the 45th president of the United States. It was a political upset that shocked the world. His presidency was eventful, to say the least. From the moment he took office, it was clear that this would not be a conventional administration. Tax cuts, trade wars, a border wall, and constant Twitter feuds kept everyone on their toes. His policies and actions were polarizing, drawing both fervent support and fierce opposition. Then came 2020, a global pandemic, and a contentious election. The country was in turmoil, facing unprecedented challenges. Trump lost to Joe Biden, but he refused to go quietly. He challenged the results, claiming widespread fraud without substantial evidence. He claimed the election was stolen, a claim repeatedly debunked. Despite numerous court rulings and investigations, he persisted in his assertions. His supporters stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021, a dark day in American history. The images of chaos and violence shocked the nation and the world. Trump was impeached for a second time, though he was acquitted by the Senate. The political drama was unprecedented, adding to the already tumultuous period. But here's the kicker. He didn't disappear. Even after leaving office, Trump remained a dominant figure in American politics. He kept holding rallies, kept fundraising, kept claiming he was robbed. His influence over the Republican Party and his base of supporters remained strong. And in 2024, he ran again. His announcement was met with both excitement and apprehension. And guess what? He won, again, defying the odds and proving his resilience. America, you sure know how to pick 'em. The story of Donald Trump is one for the history books, a testament to the unpredictable nature of American politics. Section 5. Controversies and Courtrooms. Trump's Legal Battles. Let's be honest, folks. Controversy follows Donald Trump like a shadow. From the moment he announced his candidacy for president, He has been a magnet for media attention and public scrutiny. Or maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps Trump seeks out controversy, using it as a tool to stay in the public eye and maintain his influence. From his business dealings to his personal life, Trump has been embroiled in more scandals than a season of Real Housewives. His business empire, built on real estate and branding, has faced numerous legal challenges over the years. He's been accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women, allegations he denies. These accusations have led to numerous lawsuits and public outcry, yet Trump has always maintained his innocence. His businesses have faced numerous lawsuits and bankruptcies. Despite these setbacks, Trump has always managed to bounce back, often using the legal system to his advantage. And then, there are the tweets. Oh, the tweets! Trump's Twitter feed was a constant source of controversy, with his unfiltered thoughts often sparking outrage and debate. From attacking political rivals to spreading misinformation, Trump's Twitter feed was a constant source of outrage and amusement. His tweets often made headlines, keeping him at the center of the news cycle. His presidency was no different. Trump's time in office was marked by constant legal battles and investigations, from the Russia probe to his impeachment trials. He faced 2 impeachment trials, the first for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, the second for inciting the January 6th insurrection. These trials were highly publicized and deeply divisive. He was acquitted both times, but the damage was done. The trials left a lasting impact on his presidency and his legacy. Even after leaving office, the legal troubles continued. Trump has been involved in numerous investigations and lawsuits, ranging from his business practices to his handling of classified documents. He's been investigated for his role in the January 6th attack, his business practices, and his handling of classified documents. These investigations have kept him in the headlines and under constant scrutiny. He's even been found liable for sexual abuse and defamation in a civil case. These legal battles have not only affected his public image but also his financial standing. Yet through it all, Trump has remained defiant, claiming he's the victim of a witch hunt and a deep state conspiracy. His supporters continue to rally behind him, believing in his narrative of being unfairly targeted. Whether you believe him or not, one thing's for sure, Donald Trump and the law have a complicated relationship. His legal battles are far from over, and they will likely continue to shape his legacy for years to come. Section 6. Trump's Inner Circle, Wives, Kids, and Hairspray. This section delves into the personal and familial aspects of Donald Trump's life, offering a glimpse into the people who have been closest to him. Behind every loud and opinionated man, there's a team. This team is a mix of family members, trusted advisors, and longtime business associates who have been with him through thick and thin. In Trump's case, it's a rotating cast of family members, business associates, and that one guy who does his hair. Each plays a unique role in shaping the man we see in the public eye. Let's start with the wives. Over the years, Trump has had 3 significant marriages. He's had 3, Ivana, Marla, and Melania. Each of these women has played a pivotal role in different phases of his life. Each marriage brought its own share of headlines, from lavish weddings to messy divorces. The public has always been fascinated by his personal life, and the media has never missed a chance to cover it. Then there are the kids, Don Jr., Ivanka, Eric, Tiffany, and Barron. Each child has carved out their own path, some more in the public eye than others. Some have embraced the Trump brand, while others seem content to stay out of the spotlight. Ivanka, for instance, has been a prominent figure in both the business and political arenas, and of course we can't forget the hair. Trump's hair has been a topic of conversation for decades. That majestic, gravity-defying coif has been the subject of endless fascination and speculation. People have always wondered how it stays in place. Is it real? Is it a wig? The questions never seem to end. Is it held together by hairspray, prayers, or some dark pact with an ancient deity? The theories are as wild as the hair itself. The world may never know, but one thing is certain. Trump's inner circle, from his wives and kids to his hairstylist, has always been a source of intrigue and speculation. Section 7. The Art of the Bankruptcy, Trump's Financial Rollercoaster. Donald Trump loves to brag about his wealth. He's a billionaire, a self-made man, the king of debt. Wait, what was that last one? Trump's business career has been a wild ride, with soaring highs and crashing lows. He's built casinos, hotels, golf courses, and even a short-lived airline. But he's also filed for bankruptcy 6 times, leaving investors holding the bag. He claims it's all part of his genius, his ability to game the system. Critics say it's a sign of recklessness and mismanagement. Whatever the truth, one thing's for sure: Trump's finances are as opaque as his spray tan. Section 8, 2025, Trump returns, America braces. Fast forward to January 20th, 2025. The inauguration stage is set, the crowds are cheering and protesting. And Donald J. Trump for the second time takes the oath of office. What will a second Trump term look like? More tax cuts for the wealthy, more deregulation, more Twitter feuds, more chaos. Your guess is as good as mine, folks. One thing's for sure: America and the world will be watching closely. Section 9, the legacy of the Donald What's Next for America. Donald Trump is a polarizing figure, there's no denying that. His supporters see him as a savior, a disruptor who's not afraid to speak his mind and shake things up. His detractors see him as a demagogue, a threat to democracy and the rule of law. Love him or hate him, Trump has left an indelible mark on American politics and culture. He's exposed deep divisions in our society, divisions that won't be easily healed. He's shattered norms and eroded trust in institutions. As he embarks on his second term, the question remains: what will be the legacy of Donald Trump? Only time will tell.